Hi beautiful people, in this video I show you how I customized my home screen after I updated it to the iOS 14 from this screen you're currently seeing to a much sophisticated looking screen. I hope you stick and stay, watch through to the end of the video. If you have any questions, kindly let me know in the comment section and I'll do my best to address it for you. Thank you to all new and returning subscribers. As always, the name remains Abbey and you're welcome to my channel, Yabbies Own. So first of all, you have to do the obvious. So you go into your settings, you open general, and then software updates. You would have the updates showing, and then you download and install. After I'm done, I search for an aesthetic wallpaper to set the theme of my customization. So after I found an image on Google, I just save it and then I change the wallpaper for both my home screen and then my lock screen. So after this is done, I go back into Google and search for some more images which match my theme for my wallpaper and then the home screen. You can also use images you already saved on your phone, but since I don't have those images yet, I just go into Google and then I search and I play around with some of the images I find. And when you find the image of your choice, you long press it and then there's a pop-up which includes a message or a note which says save image, and you click on save image and then it goes straight into your gallery. So now that this is done, I just want to empty out one home screen for the new customized apps I'll be creating. So with this, you just long press on the app and then it gives you an option to remove from the home screen, and you select the option to move to your app library, which is on the very last screen of your phone. So that's what I do for all the apps that I need. You don't delete, you just move them. The most important part of your customization, you go into your shortcuts app. It's an inbuilt app which comes with your phone. Unless you have deleted it, then you may have to go and then reinstall it. So now what you do is, I know this portion was a bit fast, but I'm going to take you through again in just a second. Click on the plus sign in the top right and then you select add actions. Then you type in open apps, and if you look down on your screen, you see under the actions there's an open apps section. So you select choose and then the apps that you have pop up, and then you select or you choose the app you want to start customizing first. So I want to start with Instagram, so I do that, and then I click on the three dots to the top right of the screen, and then I select add to home screen, and then I rename it to whatever name of my choice. I choose to rename it as Instagram. So once I'm done, I click on the shortcuts icon again and it asks me to choose a photo. Then I go back into my gallery and then I select the photo I'd already saved from Google. So I'm going to do this for as many apps as possible, and that's it. So you have to make sure you actually choose an app. If you don't choose an app, you'll be creating an empty shortcut. I actually struggled with it for some time. So when it's done, it's likely to move to the last screen, and then you can pull it all the way to the empty home screen you created. Great. So you do this for as many apps as possible, as many apps as you can. So I'm taking you through again. So after yes, you do the open apps part, and then you find the app you want to customize, and then you rename it, you change the icons. Yes, I'm doing this for my most frequently used apps, and I'm sure along the way I may customize this whole thing much further. So after you're done adding to home screen and you click on next, you'd be asked what name you'd want Siri to launch this app by, and then you just retype the name you customized again. So then you click on done, then you're done. Then you can start a new process again. So this is how my formerly empty home screen looks like after I moved all the apps from the very last screen where they were saved at. In order to move your apps, you long press and then you drag, or you long press and some options pop up and then you select edit home screen and then you are able to move your apps. To add your widgets, you long press and then you click on the plus sign on the top left of your home screen and then it redirects you to the widget homepage, and then you scroll through, see what widget works best for you. I'm trying to figure it out, find a widget that suits my entire aesthetic currently. So I'm going to just scroll through and find something to add and then toggle around it on the home screen. However, if you're not impressed with the widgets which come with your phone, you can then go into the App Store and then look for Widgetsmith in your App Store, and then you download it and you can customize your widgets to suit your choice. So it has small widgets, large widgets, and medium widget. And you can customize it by clicking on the widget options and scrolling through. It gives you different fonts, different formats, and you can even customize it with a picture instead. So I think I would go customize it with a picture. So I select custom, then photo, and then I'm redirected to my gallery where I select a photo of my choice. So I choose a photo which would show as like the backdrop of my date, and then I customize the font, I customize maybe the color and all of that, and then I save it. So once I'm done, I go back to my home screen, long press and click on the plus sign on the top left, and then I scroll through. My Widgetsmith pops up and then I select the small widget because that's what I used. If I had used a large widget or a medium, I'd have selected those ones. And you see, after I selected the small widget, it just popped up on my screen because that's what I selected. You can also customize the widget without a picture like I just did, and I'm going to show you how. But I'm not going to save this or use this, but I'm just going to take you through the process. You have different formats as well, different fonts, different colors. Like you can play around it. You have so many options to choose from, and then you work around it. So I'm just taking you through, but I'm not going to save and apply it because I already have selected something that works for my aesthetic. So yeah, that's how it's done. You can hide and unhide by also long pressing and clicking on the dots that appear below the page, and then it shows you all the apps you have on your screen with arrows underneath. So you deselect the arrows or you deselect the tick marks for the apps you do not want to show on your screen, and then they all go into hiding. So you can see as I'm scrolling through, it's just my home screen and then the app library which shows. So you can customize it however you want. You can unhide and hide at any time, and this is also a very nice feature of this update. So try it, guys, and you'd love it. Customization is that when you open the app you customize, it takes you to the shortcut before it opens the app you want to go to. So you see for Instagram, it also goes to shortcut before it opens Facebook. The same for YouTube, Gmail, and whatever app you customize on your home screen. But you can at least reduce the motion or the time lags as you scroll through by going to your settings, accessibility, motions, and then you turn on reduce motions. And when you do that, it'll still go to shortcuts when you open the app, but at least it reduces it by a few microseconds, like the time spent in the shortcuts section. So I go back and I try it and it looks faster, but yeah, this is what you have to deal with. Otherwise, you open the app from the app library or from the other screens. Anyway, guys, do well to follow me on my Instagram at purplefranchearts. So now I'm going to go through and see if I can just adjust the widgets. I heard of color widgets, which some people use, so I'm going to see what happens there. But unfortunately, I didn't really like the widgets that it gave to me. So I really didn't use anything from the color widgets section. And I went back to the Widgetsmith's app. So I went back into my Widgetsmith's app and then customized the medium widget with my own codes that I want to appear on my screen. So you're going to see me do that just about now. I just put a code I would like to see on my home screen each and every time, and then I customized it with the color, the font, the tint, the background color, and all that good stuff. There's also the search screen, which is the very first screen on your phone, which has some other widgets as well. You can also add some widgets to that screen according to your taste and whatnot. So this is basically how my home screen is looking now. I'm just going to toggle around with it, rearrange it, and I may also re-customize it or add some more apps to my home screen and maybe include more home screens with customized apps and all of that. So this is a little tutorial about how I customized my iOS 14 on my phone. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed. Kindly like, comment, and share. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.